Hi, I'm Samantha McDouglas from thebridgeteachers.com. Come look over my shoulder at a defense problem. There are a lot of bridge sayings, and sometimes they're super helpful and sometimes they're not. And what I've always found is thinking about, why does the saying exist? What is its utility, and does it serve me here? So let's look at an example. This is a hand that came up the other day as we were playing. Take a moment, look at the auction. There definitely is information on this auction. So if you need to, at any point in the video, get more time to look at something, go ahead and pause the video. We're not going to go into the auction in great detail, but I do want you to be familiar with it because it is very important on this hand. So take a moment, look at the auction. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and partner's going to make the opening lead with the ace of diamonds. Declare is going to play the 3. What card should we play? We should play the queen. So when partner leaves the ace and we play the queen, it conveys a very special message. And what that message is that I can take the next trick. So it promises either the jack or it promises a singleton. So by playing the queen, we would be saying, look, I have the jack, so if you want to lead low, you can lead low and put me on lead and I can lead to you. Or you can lead low and I can trump. And then it's up to partner to decide what the best course of action from there is. That would be the correct thing to do here. The person who held this hand did not do that. They played the 7. And that's fine. Their partner worked it out enough to play the king. And they played the jack. And now another diamond. We played the queen, and we were trumped. Not too much of a surprise. And now Declare went ahead and drew trump. And our partner showed out on the first trick. This particular partnership is playing odd even. So this is an odd card. It says, I like spades. Again, not a surprise since this hand bid spades and then didn't lead them. So we might want to be thinking about that. Maybe not. Always each piece of information is important. But our partner has said they like the suit, and so that is good information for us. Declare is going to finish drawing trump. Partner's going to continue to show out, which is a good thing. We don't want to manufacture a trump after we've already shown out. All right, so now Declare leads the jack of spades. I'm going to walk you through this. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the question right now, but I'm not going to give you the answer afterwards because I'm going to walk you through each step of the process. But very first, we're going to talk about the question. Should you cover the jack of spades with the queen? Okay, as I said, I'm not going to answer that. We're going to go into more detail about things. What do we think the distribution of the spade suit is from the auction? Partner promised at least 3 spades on the auction with their support cubid. So we know that partner has at least 3 and Declare has at most 2. Our next question is, why do we cover an honor with an honor? What is the meaning behind that saying? What does it do for us? We cover to promote. Covering is about promoting. So if I see the jack led and I play the queen and the king gets played and then the ace gets played, then the 10 and the 9 become the high card. So when we cover, we're hoping to promote our cards. If we end up promoting cards for the opponent, we aren't necessarily interested in doing that. So I want you to go ahead and take another look at this hand and tell me again, should you cover? No. Declare has 1 or 2 spades. We know the partner probably doesn't have the ace-king of spades because they probably would have started with the ace-king of spades, but they did signal for a spade. So they have one of those 2 cards. But more importantly than that is who benefits when the queen plays on the jack? The Declare, because they have the 10 and the 9. So again, think about why we cover an honor with an honor. We cover an honor with an honor to promote. When we look at this dummy, we see the 10 and the 9. So who is getting the promotion? The Declarer. Our opponent is getting the promotion. Watch this. When we play the queen, and Declarer plays the king, and our partner plays the ace, What are the high spades in the spade suit now? The 10 and the 9. We just made declarer's 10 and 9 good. Why did we do that? There's no good reason, right? Because some bridge saying told you to? No. Think about the saying. Why does it exist? Cover an honor with an honor is about promoting. If we can see the cards that get promoted, our decision is very easy. If our cards get promoted, we cover. If the opponent's cards get promoted, we don't cover. It only gets tricky when we can't see the cards, but in this scenario, we could see the cards. Let's roll back and look at all 4 hands. So you can see here that the first way we played the suit, where it went Jack, Queen, King, Ace, declarer ended up getting 2 spade tricks. We can reduce that by not covering. Watch. So declarer leads the Jack, and we play low. Declarer plays the King, partner plays the Ace. Now, let's say partner plays club. We play low, they play low, and now they lead the 10 of spades. When declarer leads the 10 of spades, the decision to play the queen is actually kind of a complicated one. The thought process for us here would be, does declarer have another spade, in which case it benefits me to play the queen. But if declarer doesn't have another spade and I just play low, maybe they'll trump. So we don't really have perfect information here, so we're making an uninformed decision. But I would say actually, in this case, whichever way you go, you're going to be fine as long as you don't let both the 10 and the 9 go. If you let the 10 go because you're hoping declarer is going to trump and they don't, you haven't really lost anything because they're always going to get 1 spade trick. As long as they have the guts to go ahead and play a club here, you haven't lost anything. Now, if they chicken out and trump, you're in great shape because now they're not going to get any spade tricks. But they're always entitled to, if they play correctly, 1 spade trick. And now what you can do is now you can cover the 9. And as long as you cover one of these 2 at this point, they'll only get 1 spade trick instead of the 2 spade tricks that they got when you played the queen on the Jack initially. So if we go back again, this moment is important. It's really important for us not to play the queen on the Jack, because the minute we play the queen on the Jack, declarer is going to get 2 spade tricks and all of our club tricks are going to go away. They're going to play that 6 and that 4 of clubs on the 10 and the 9 of spades, and we're never going to get a club trick. But if we wait and let this trick go, because we can see that the cards that get promoted belong to the opponent, right? So there's no benefit in covering if the cards that get promoted belong to the opponent. We can see that that's the case, so we don't cover here. We just let it go, and now declarer gets at most 1 trick. We do end up covering later on because we need to make certain that both the 10 and the 9 don't win, so we have to play the queen on one of them. But this very first trick, we want to see what happens in the suit and give declarer and partner a chance to play. Thank you.